What's up, guys? It's been a little bit. Welcome back to Railroader, and for the first time in a while, a Railroader mod showcase. And it's good to see a lot of the usual people in the chat, and a few new people as well, so welcome, everyone. If you wouldn't mind giving this stream a like, it does really help me out with the YouTube algorithm. It's an easy way to support me. Appreciate that. Good to see Jake, Pork Chop Sandwiches, Alex Beck, Piano Batman, Celestial Caboose, Random Red Rail Fan, Build It Funky, and a few others. So we've got a lot to showcase. I haven't played Railroader in a bit. Frankly, I was getting kind of burned out on it, but then news got to me that a new locomotive had dropped. The Davenport 262T, which allows for some slow burn and logging. So this is up on NexusMods. All the mods that I'm using today are on NexusMods, so please go check this out. But it looks like to be a pretty sweet engine. I love the Davenport builder's plate up here. So this is awesome. We've named our little railroad here the Jack's Mountain Logging Company. So we have a couple of the usual locomotives here. I really have not played with this at all yet. So we'll see how this all goes. But we have this here. And let's pop in the cab real quick just to take a quick look at the engine. Ooh, pretty. So, obviously, decent back head. Does the firebox door open? Yes, it does. Excellent. Step one, check. So we have our independent. We've got our straight air. Looks like we've got our gauges, our turret, sight glass, all of that. We do have lights in here if we need them. And obviously it comes with a default whistle. I think it's a Lunkenheimer 3. Excellent. Yep, there it is. And Uncle Sean, back from Rock Hill, PA. When were you in Rock Hill, PA? Because if you were on the train today, you saw me, whether you knew it or not. Because I was working the train today. Got the injectors modeled. Everything looks pretty decent back here. Do like the cab details, too. And there we go. So, decent model. We'll see that here. We do have the 2442 here as well. But there's a couple of other mods that we should take a look at. These Pensy-style caboose dropped as well. So that's pretty cool. I've seen people using that sort of as like Lionel lines. I heard that it has bumper stickers, Alex. And Captain Crunch, yes, it is a wacky little tank engine. Down here, we've got our usual logging flats. Got a couple of coal hoppers to go. But then also, these new PRR-style passenger cars showed up. So I caught a couple of them here because I figured Midland or someone will pop in to do this. Our main focus, of course, is logging today. But I also installed a few other things. But the other big thing to talk about is this revamped Whittier sawmill, which Celestial Caboose celebrating 11 months of membership. Davenport looks like JC Class 62. They went through too many rounds of Pictionary, changed my mind, also been a member for most of your time is fake. So, this is a big new version of the Whittier sawmill. So this is cool. Gonna try this out. So we'll see how this works. Sarah Tada over on Twitch. Hello. Random Red Rail Fan. Yeah, there's a lot here. If we go up to Whittier itself, nothing different here, just the usual stuff. I did put in the 2-track version of Stencil just to give some stuff to do. And then if we follow the logging line up at Connolly here, I did put in some mods that help to lengthen the tails of some of these tracks to allow for a little bit more logs. So we'll see how this works. And then for giggles, depending on who ends up joining me here on stream, I put in Kirkland. So, I figured this gives enough flexibility for people that if they don't want to run logs, there's coal that we can run. If they don't want to run coal, there's passengers. Otherwise, there's some other stuff. Yes, Alex Beck, all of these mods that I'm showcasing were found on Nexus. They're all public. So no private mods here. Everything is just the standard issue stuff. We won't really be going across the street to just across the bridge to Bryson today. We're just going to focus on some short line logging stuff. So this should be cool. The sawmill mod is one that, let me see if I can find it. Because I'm using 2 mods here. The first one is Catterjay's extended East Whittier mod, which expands the track a bit. And then the logging one, I think, is Bjorn's logging or sawmill upgrade. So there's a lot of stuff with that. So with our locations, the sawmill now has R1, which I don't know what R1 is yet. But basically we have R1. Okay, R1 looks like log drop. C2, which is wood chips. Our standard S0, 1 through 4. MP1, which I'm not sure that, waste. The powerhouse. So a couple of new things here, which looks really cool. And, I just decided, YOLO, we're going to go straight to Tier 5 with that. So with all that said, let's go ahead and grab number 1 here. And we need to go ahead and actually take the log cars up the hill. So we'll see what else we now need. Good Luckenheimer. So let's go ahead. Oh, this is some slow train motion right here. And $20 from Uncle Sean. If you were working last Thursday or Saturday, we may have crossed paths. On Thursday, I rode the EBT train and the trolley. On Saturday, I did the extended shop tour. Well, guess what? I was one of the 2 guides for the extended shop tour. So you did indeed run into me. So congratulations. You've spotted Ragtimer in the wild. JSJ's here. Hello, JSJ. And let's see if I have any friends who have joined me in Discord yet. They have not. So we'll see if they actually get here or not. This is funky. This reminds me of like the like those German or Swiss locomotives for like cog railways that just have a super low, like wow, that's different. That Davenport's gonna mess with my brain. It's gonna hurt me. So let's go ahead. Let's back the big train up. Oh yeah, look at that differential. Oh, man. That's going to mess with my brain. We're only going 17 miles an hour. It feels like we're flying off the track. And thank you again, Uncle Sean, for the $20. That'll certainly help. I will say I've officially gotten the first work session scheduled for the Garden Railroad. It'll be this Saturday after work. And I believe that is JSJ joining me here in the chat. Welcome, JSJ.
Hello. How goes it?
It's good now that I have Railroader working. I was an idiot earlier, and I couldn't figure out how to get Railroader to work again with mods.
Oh.
You know what the best part was? It was because the mod I was trying to use, I did not actually install. So I was trying to get this Davenport in. And I was like, I installed everything except it. I'm like, what the hell? I've updated everything. I'm using the latest version of the mods. What gives? And so I actually messaged Flanagan, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And then I looked, and I saw that I hadn't downloaded the file yet from Nexus. And I just said, that is a thing.
That would do it.
Yeah. One of my finer moments.
Typically, if the mod's not installed, it's not going to work.
Yes. So that'll show me. Does Railroader have a logging caboose yet? Yes! And that actually reminds me, if we're going to do this the right way, which we are, we should buy a logging caboose. And in the game now, I purposely made sure to download it, is the Huntington and Broadtop Mountain bobber caboose. And where is it? There it is! So, for those who don't know, I work for the East Broadtop. But the neighboring railroad's the Huntington and Broadtop Mountain Railroad, which no longer exists. But that's a funky-looking caboose. That's literally just like a box on wheels. But, hell yeah, we're going to use that. Does it have an interior? It does. We'll take a look at it in a moment here. So, yes, we do have logging bobber. So, let's use this opportunity for me to actually hook onto this train. So, we'll get this rolling here. Yes, it is a freaking cube. But as I was saying, I have my first day scheduled for actually building the Garden Railroad. I have Midland helping me. I've got another friend helping me. And I'm trying to line up more help to just give me a few extra peoples. So that $20 is going to go towards supplies and stuff for the building. So hopefully we'll have some photos and stuff that I can share after this weekend. So let's go ahead and do that. People need this for their ON30 layout. It's some shop-built BS, and you'll love it. Did you get the Cat Extra DLC? I don't know what the Cat Extra DLC is, Alex Beck. Charles Fenwald saying that's a lunchbox on wheels. It probably is. That Random Rail fan is saying that might as well be a mini way card. It probably is. And Nick from Vegas saying, do you think Scotty doesn't know about this mod? I'm pretty sure if it's the same Scotty we're talking about, probably does know about this mod. If only I had some spending cash to make Angrydome to first-person mode. Yes, that is okay. That's a good reminder. I should be doing this in first-person mode. So for those who don't know or who might be new here, hi, I'm Angry Ragtimer. I'm your resident idiot. But if people donate, not only does it support the channel, but it forces me to be in first person, unless otherwise told. So thanks to Uncle Sean for the $20 donation. I need to put a timer on, so that way I'm stuck in first person for a little bit. And sure enough, something just happened, but I can't see it. Or is that literally... Oh, that was Lich Lord Kurz over on Twitch, resubscribing on Tier 1 for 6 months, saying, hello, Mr. Ragtimer, how are you tonight? I'm great. I had a great day on the train. I was a brakeman on the Broad Top again, and it felt really good. It felt really good to be back in the saddle. So, yeah, your boy's also a brakeman.
Nice.
So, brakeman, speeder operator, general bringer of chaos, you know, all that good stuff. So, okay, Alex Beck, apparently it's a separate download. I don't think I downloaded it. And since we're live, I'm not going to go ahead and start getting that. The noise is doubled upon itself for this. So, let me hide that. Maybe that'll do it. But let's go ahead and see here. And Lich Lord Curse, thank you. And before time began, there was the cube. Yes. Did we get a proper shade? No, we do not have the proper shade, but we do have this thing, the Davenport.
Oh my god, that is so cute.
Right?
That is adorable.
The whole thing.
Oh,
I didn't realize there was a stat cap on it with a spark arrestor. What? Technology's gotten so far.
It's been forever since I played. What we do?
Logging info or joining info is in the
I am
chat
in the
here.
game.
Okay. So depending on what you want to do, I'm going to be taking the log stuff up. If you want to run the passenger train, you can grab... Oh, there's another locomotive in here that we haven't talked about yet. Because I haven't played it.
I will roleplay Midland. I will roleplay Midland for you.
Yes. So here is the 462. That's the 3-cylinder Pacific. It's here in game and in POG form. So I have yet to use this, but I figured that would be our good heavy engine. Do I still have the 2442? Yes, William Rosamano, it's right here. So depending on how many people we have, we might have Skookum plus this. So should be fun. Let's see. Random Red Rail fan, Angry, I've been wanting to go to the East Broad Top. Would you suggest it? Other than the fact that I work there and I'm a corporate shill, I would tell you absolutely you should go there. Yes, that is the CNJ thing, Captain Crutch. But you should definitely come to the Broad Top. With the broad top, we have a lot of exciting stuff coming on. Some of which I can't talk about yet, but there's some cool stuff coming. So come down, take a ride. But if you're going to come down, if you like history, come on the day where we're doing the extended shop tours. It is worth the ticket, and that'll actually get you a longer tour inside the Belt-Driven Machine Shop complex, and it will allow you to see the shop engine in motion, and you see all the kinetic energy with all the belts spinning and the machines running. It's really cool. There's also a strong likelihood that I will be your tour guide for that, so cool.
So two very quick things. As someone who is completely not affiliated with EBT in any way, shape, or form, go visit it. It is fucking cool.
Thank you, corporate patron.
Angry, I need perms.
Oh, yeah. Also, I keep going out of first person. Thank you for the reminder. Yes, I know. I am the worst.
Yeah, no, the EBT, if you have a chance to go down there and take a tour, it is amazing.
There you go. You should have perms.
Thank you.
And William Rossimano, that's right. You were building the 7.5-inch gauge. I hope that's going well, because that really does sound like a cool project. Oh god, Kenosha's going blaring. And Captain Crutch saying, as someone who is arguably a competitor of the EBT is really cool and you should go. What do you mean you're a competitor of the EBT? What does that mean? What does it mean? But all railroads are good railroads. And go check out as many as you can. However, Broad Top is definitely cool, so please support the Broad Top. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, the CNJ Pacific is 3-cylindered. So it technically has 6 strokes as opposed to 4? Yes, that's how that works. Oh, you play with other 3-foot Mikados. That narrows it down slightly. Okay, let's take a look at this Huntington and Broad Top Mountain thing. Oh, it's cute! Let's see. In here, it has a Ashokan, Mohawk, and Western. And I know some of these people. And then the Beaver Valley Railroad. Okay, interesting. And then we have this little coal stove in here. That's kind of cool. So this is just a little cute little car. Yes, the CNJ Pacific is 3-cylindered. Or it's supposed to be 3-cylindered, right?
It doesn't sound like it, but
it's supposed to be modeled as such. But it does have cab signaling. Hold on. Yike. Let me up.
I'm not seeing a 3rd cylinder, so.
Well, I can't climb in, but oh well. Goodbye, your train.
Bye.
Oh wait, no, I'm in the cab now. I'm trying to. Nope. Okay, you're gone. I can't keep up. Have fun. You work for the DNS. The DNS is an awesome railroad, and I have a couple of contacts who work there, and it's a good railroad. I really want to go back to Durango ASAP, but I probably can't because I have no money. Because I dedicated it all to this damn Garden Railroad. Oh, okay. The K66 is 3-cylinder. That's okay. Yeah. The CNJ Pacific is just 1. Okay, yeah, whatever. I know what I'm talking about. Let's go. And then William Rossimano built 40 bulkhead flat cars, 10 foot long, and each bulkhead flat can hold 1/3 of a cord of firewood. In Solaris, no, this is not Railroads Online. Remember that Railroads Online is basically abandonware at this point. No further comments were made. Wait, what is that? Oh no, did you crash out? Oh no. Oh no. JSJ's train is completely is runaway at this point. So let's go ahead and back that puppy up. How'd your computer go crazy, JSJ? Sheesh. Yeah, and if you turn off the in-cap signal device, it lets the whole server know. Interesting. Well, let's quickly go up here. And this has... Oh, it does have that. That's interesting. Huh. Cool. That's different. I did not expect that today. Okay. Let's go ahead. We'll bring your train to a nice stop just outside of here. Oh, I dumped it, didn't I? Yeah, someone crashes and everything dies. Yes.
Okay.
Let's try this again, JSJ.
Well, let's.
And now that I've rescued your train from almost certain doom, and a reminder, you can, if you would like, change your whistle.
Ooh.
Yep. Lots of lag, says EFSbox Gaming.
Yeah, it's been circling for off and on for a bit now.
Oh, my stream has been?
Yeah.
Huh. That's not good.
No, typically not.
Let me check one thing real quick. Just make sure. Thank you for your patience, folks, while Ragtimer gets his shit together.